Whew, that was a tough walk up here. A few people have asked me to make this video of a tour around the base camp and all the facilities and where we live while we're here. So I figured while the rain has stopped, I would quickly give you a tour. Currently, we are at Manaslu Base Camp. This is the lowest of the camps. It took us 7 days of trekking to get into here from Kathmandu. And we are currently at 4,860 odd meters above sea level. So you might hear me huffing and puffing a little bit during this video, which is pretty standard as we're acclimatizing. So you can see below me here, this is all the 8K base camp, which is the company that I'm climbing with. And you can see the box tents down here. And then down here, you've got the Sherpa tents, the yellow dome tents and their living facilities. Right below me, got the Puja. So we'll go down there now and check that out. That is where a couple of days ago we did the Puja ceremony. The Lama came up and blessed all the climbers on having a safe climb up Manaslu. Behind me here, as you can see, this big white thing, that's Manaslu. Haven't really been able to see her much over the last couple of days. She pops her little summit out every now and then, but doesn't happen very often. But it's been quite a nice day today, though. We're actually able to see quite a lot. Normally by now it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. We're pretty covered in clouds, so by now we've still got pretty good views. This is the Puja. So behind me here is the Puja temple. I think that's what it's called. I could be wrong. Puja could just be the name of the ceremony, and the shrine temple has a different name. But this is where we all came. We all gathered. There was 50 or 60 of us up here about 5 days ago. The Lama came up. I actually thought they were going to bring a Lama. It wasn't. It was just a little Buddhist man in a robe, which was pretty cool though. He came, blessed us, threw rice all over us, said a couple of prayers, did some songs and dances. And then afterwards we had a bit of a party. There was a lot of vodka and whiskey going around, which I didn't realize was part of the Puja ceremony, but it was well welcomed anyway. The Sherpas definitely had a good time anyway. But yeah, and then we'll come from down there, we'll come up this way, and there you go. You can start to see just the sheer size of base camp. So this year with 8K, there is, I believe, 46 climbers, which is quite a large amount. Down here, this is Box City. That's where all of us climbers live. As I said, there's 45, 46 of us. So we all have our own individual box tents, which is very nice. They're nice, sizey, comfy tents. And then over this side, you got these little yellow dome tents. These are where the Sherpas live. Down here, this is the Chinese contingent. There is 19 Chinese climbers. And so they're kind of got their own kitchen tent, dining tent, and they've got their own facilities. So they're not having to eat the Western food like the rest of us. And thankfully, we won't have to eat the Chinese food constantly. So yeah, anyway, let's keep moving down. Probably one of my favorite features, the coffee cafe dining tent, and it's somewhere where we spend quite a lot of time between meals when we're just in base camp wasting time. We spend a lot of time down here in base camp just acclimatizing, hanging out, chilling, re-energizing. So it's great to have the big igloo behind us. No pressure, mama.
Hi. Hi. Okay. Let's see the magic of Momo. Oh.
Nice. Wow, look at that. Thank you. Perfect. I'm not gonna make it full this time though. Fuck. I want to go for another one. That's so locked on the... Whew. Ah. Oh! Oh! From the Cafe Igloo, we'll head down to the tent, check out what the living quarters look like. So come down here. I'm actually nice and close. I'm just on 3rd Street, so come along here, come up this way. And this is me right here, looking like a bit of a Chinese laundry, but you can see tent number 27. There we are. And this is it. So I've got a few clothes out drying right now. So I've got my socks, my Summit socks, which are still wet. My boots are out front. My umbrella, which has been really important. And yeah, so this is where I've lived. This is where I've been sleeping for about the last 14, 15 days. Let's go inside and I'll show you around. So first of all, one of the great things about these box tents is that we get this little foyer area where we get to store our bags. It's a bit of a mess right now, but it's where all my gear's kept and everything. Then we come into the tent. Got a great rug, love the design. Got the banana sleeping bag, which is my base camp bag. A few little bits to hang stuff up. And then, yeah, this is really about it. Quite a lot of my gear is actually up on the mountain right now. My other sleeping bag, my sleeping mats, my Summit suit, all that was on the first rotation. We took it up to the summit and I left most of it at either Camp 1 or Camp 2. So not a lot of gear in here right now. But this is basically where I live. If we're not in the cafe or in the dining hall or just sort of moseying around, usually in here, just trying to rest up, catch my breath, re-energize. And yeah, very comfy place to sleep. Okay, so this is the dining area. In the middle here, we've got the 2 dining tents. There's as there is over 20 of us, they've split us into 2 groups of 10. What's happening, dude? Just doing a quick tour. What's going on? Getting some work done? Yeah, we all come in here 3 times a day and usually give each other a bit of grief, a bit of shit, and eat some food, and we're looked after very well. Charging station over here, this is the only place where we can charge anything, so the generator gets turned on for about 5-6 hours a day. At that point, we all scramble and charge up all our devices. But I'll take some footage at dinner later this afternoon that I can stitch in here, so you can see us all gathered around the table eating some food. But yeah, and then dining tent 2. I don't know if anyone's in here. These guys aren't as cool as us. But yeah, pretty much the same thing. And we'll come on down and I'll show you the cook tent. Guys doing the dishes. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Oh, very quiet. So this is the cook tent where 3 delicious meals a day come out, but as you can see, it's between meals right now, so the guys are all chilling and getting ready to start doing lunch in a little bit. So I'll get out of their way. And then we make our way down. This is our shower tent, so we can shower once a day. We just got to ask the guys to give us a bucket of boiling water, and then we come in here and got a nice little dressing room, and then we've got a bucket. So basically what you do, you get the scooper, dip it in the water, and then pour it over yourself. And that is how you shower in the mountains. And then we'll come along this way, past the shower tent, and this is one of 2 pea tents. It says urine only. So basically you can come in here, and as you see, you get a nice little rock. And for the boys, it's nice and easy. We just pee into the hole, and then they've got a whole lot of loose rocks and stuff, and it all just filters through there and then drains down. And I guess maybe the lower camps get to drink it. Making our way down, we've got 3 more lower tents. These are the poop tents. Definitely, you try not to spend too much time here. You definitely don't want to hang out for too long. This one is a poop tent, and basically come in, and then you got a grid, and you line yourself up, and you do your business. And basically all that gets collected, and some poor little Sherpa has to carry it all the way back down to Samagon, where it gets disposed of properly. So human waste, number 2, does not get left up on the mountain. But I think that's it for the tour. So I'm going to leave you guys here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, if you have any questions, shoot me a message. Okay, bye.